Hey, hi, and hello. Mad Ink Pyro here today on March 14th, 2020, day one of basically a voluntary quarantine due to coronavirus. COVID-19. Let me tell you, it's been interesting. It's been very interesting. I'm not really going to touch too much on corona. Everybody's heard everything about it. Everybody's freaking out about it. Everybody's freaking out about it. All my kids are home, so you're going to hear them in the background arguing with each other and fighting and everything else. I apologize for that ahead of time. Allergies are still high. For some reason, it's super humid out. And, man, the pollen count's just insane. I do have Mr. Bat with me. There's Mr. Blinky Bat. Blinky Bat, Blinky Bat. That's my hand sanitizer. I'm still taking mild precautions. We do not have any confirmed cases of COVID-19 here where I'm at. I think maybe the bay separation from the mainland might have something to do with that. I've got all sorts of theories on why there's none over here, but I'm thankful that there's none over here yet. That's really, really a good thing. Someone the other day had mentioned my mug. I believe, Vanna, I believe it was you, actually. These mugs, yes, they're nice. They're heavy duty. They are pottery. They got the little medallion on them here. I get these from Death Wish Coffee. Death Wish Coffee, again, I'm not sponsored. I'm not being paid to do this. I drink Death Wish Coffee. It is the world's strongest coffee. Hey, Zane, yes. Go get me a bag of the Valhalla and the regular. I buy it straight from the company. You can get it in some of the stores now. I believe Safeway carries it now. I'm not sure what other stores may or may not carry it. I think Walmart carries it. But I think they only carry the coffee pods. This stuff is my lifeblood. Just over here. It's my lifeblood. This is, the mugs are a bit expensive. But each one of them is hand-thrown actual pottery. Some of them are numbered. I have all sorts of crazy Death Wish stuff. Go get Das Horn. Das Horn. This is the, I believe it's the 2019 Death Wish tankard. I am a very monochromatic person. I love black and white together. And as you can see, the rim's white and this is black. Death Wish Coffee comes ground or whole bean. Like, there's the regular. And this is my favorite. This is called, hold on, move it over here. We're going to do it, let's do it right, guys. This is called Valhalla Java. It is extremely dark roast. Very heavy coffee. If you like dark coffee, you'll love Valhalla Java. I drink this daily. It's a smaller bag. It's a bit pricey, but man, is it good. The next cup I'm getting ready to show you is kind of weird. It's very cool, but it's different. That's not the mug. That's the stand for the mug. The mug is right here. It is called Das Horn. Again, Death Wish Coffee. And it's just a cool little different mug. It comes apart. This is the actual mug itself. Whereas this, you can actually keep like little snacks or a cold beverage in. And it snaps down onto the mug so you can drink it. I find stuff like this really cool for like Ren Fair or something like that. Somewhere where you want something that's kind of period looking and modern. I just thought it was cool, so I had to buy it. It's functional, but difficult. If you're at home, it's difficult. If you're out and about, I get a lot of compliments on that stuff. So, if that's what I wanted to touch on a little bit because, someone had mentioned they like my mug. If you want one, you can buy them through deathwish.com. Um, they are what they are. They're a bit pricey, but they're awesome. Good news on the fundraiser front. We've had our first donation for a fundraiser, so please donate. The link is in the description of every video I post. It's a Facebook fundraiser page. Go straight to the Facebook fundraiser and you can donate right there. There's also in the description of the fundraiser, there is an address. If you're not comfortable sending money, then there's an address for you to send items. Now, right now, hand sanitizer is going to be kind of out of the question, but stuff like hats, gloves, socks, underwear, both men and women's, that kind of stuff is still readily available if you are entailed to do so. You can send it to that address. I will get it. Everything will be fine. Now, to get back onto the whole keto thing, this whole COVID-19 thing has got the markets going nuts. The grocery stores are getting empty. Places like Costco and Sam's Club are being emptied of everything at this point. I have not myself gone out and it, as I don't want to expose myself to due to underlying health issues. I just complicate an already complicated story. So I'm trying not to go out as much as I can. I do have to go out Friday, or not Friday, but Monday, to handle a few things, which I'm very leery about as it is. I mean, stuff's shutting down left and right. Like I said, the markets are running out of stuff. If your area, if you're on keto, or on a keto-like diet, keto, paleo, any of that stuff, and you're under a specific diet, make sure you guys stock up a little bit on, and I'm not saying go out and go nuts and go buy every Quest bar on the market or every egg out of the thing. Get it for a couple weeks, get 2 weeks, because once it's gone, it may be gone. Right now, the food supply and the supply chain is still intact, but who knows what the coming weeks are gonna entail. So, go ahead and stock up a little bit. Don't overbuy. Make sure other people can get their stuff too. But 1 or 2 boxes of Quest bars. Maybe. Instead of just the 1 pack of ground beef, you might get 2, or however you're handling it. I'm trying, especially this being technically day 13 for me. I'm trying to stay in that supply so I don't have to break my diet. If I break my diet, I'm gonna be upset because I'm already 12 days. I'm only 12 days into it. And doing that little bit of stock up, I'm not gonna have to break my diet. Now, again, the markets aren't shut down. Getting supply is not an issue still. It's just the people that are panicking and flipping out are buying everything they see. There's like no bottled water. The water's not contaminated, people. You can drink your tap water still. The toilet paper shortage is ridiculous. The COVID-19 does not carry bowel problems. It's not like the regular flu where you're vomiting and diarrhea. It is an upper respiratory flu, and that's where the problem lies. You don't need to buy up 300 rolls of toilet paper. So everything stands the way it did yesterday. I still feel good. Amy did find me some of the low carb ice cream bars, and when I say low carb, I mean they're really low carb. It was like 2 carbs per bar or something. Breyer's low carb. or carb counter, or whatever it's called. Man, that stuff was a treat last night. I was sitting here and I was debating it. I was like, man, I want something sweet, and I can't figure it out. I want something sweet. And she brought home these ice cream bars, and that just hit the spot. It was right what I wanted and needed when I needed it. That stopped me from going, you know what, and throwing my hands up in the air and just going out and getting something. It really helped. I tried cashew milk for the first time last night. Now, I've got a thing against nut milks. They all taste weird to me. You know, I'm a big cow milk drinker. And to satisfy my cow milk craving, I've been doing half and half lately. One, it adds fats to my diet. I understand there's carbs in it, but I keep it within my macros. The almond milk just doesn't taste right to me at all. It's too sweet. I don't like it. It's too bland. Soy milk, forget it. I've tried it. It's not for me. So I decided to try the cashew milk, and it was just regular plain cashew milk. And it was alright. It was a little nutty up front, which I expect it to be. But the back of it, it was very creamy and very milk-like. So I think that's what I'm going to stick with throughout this is cashew milk. Definitely, there's definitely a curve there to get used to the flavor and the texture of it. It's a bit thinner. It looks thicker when you pour it out, but it's a bit thinner on the tongue. But all in all, it's pretty good stuff. I mean, I didn't mind it. It hasn't had any ill side effects on me, like tearing my stomach up or anything like that. So I'm pretty impressed, and it mixed pretty well with sugar-free chocolate syrup as well. So I've been craving a big cup of chocolate milk because right before I started keto, 13 days ago now, yay. I was drinking chocolate milk left and right. I just could not get enough of it. So that kind of helps that little craving there too. And I think I'm figuring all this out. It's not so much about what your body needs or wants. It's more, what's in your macros and what can get you into ketosis the way you need to be to burn the fat. But you have these cravings and your body's going, this is what you want. This is what you want. Because there's stuff out of it that you need sometimes. There's also stuff in it that you taste. Like, I want the taste of. I want the texture of. I want, the flavor of. Which is fine. There are different times of the day. I'll want something salty or I'll want something sweet. I wake up to my morning coffee and I want something bitter. Like my coffee. I drink just cream in my coffee and have for years. And it's just one of those things where that's what I'm used to. That's what I want. I don't want to continue to get, shun my taste buds due to I shouldn't have that, or it shouldn't be this, or it shouldn't be that. This is, my coffee. I gotta have my coffee. I gotta taste that bitter flavor in the morning, or else it just sets off my day. It just kind of throws me off. I also wanted to do a big shout out to all the employees that are still in the workplace right now. Guys, be careful. A lot of you guys work in petri dishes and cubicles and in small confined areas with a bunch of people. Guys, be careful. I'm not saying COVID-19 is a joke. I am saying that do everything you can to avoid getting it. Please take the proper precautions. A shout out to all the emergency personnel, fire, EMS, police. They're all sticking their necks on their line and their health on the line. They're going to be exposed to all of it. Not that they normally aren't, but right now it's a little more extreme. It's kind of like extreme, I don't know, tag. You know, if you get tagged, you get sick. So it's one of those things where, you know, they deserve our full cooperation right now. Guys, I know there's a lot of people that are anti-police and anti-authority, which I'm not saying I'm not one of them, but I am saying that right now is not the time to be throwing a fit with the cops and stuff like that. Be respectful, follow the directions. They're under more stress than you can imagine, I'm sure. Police, fire, EMS, all those guys. So a big shout out to them, and way to go, guys. Keep up the good work. You're keeping us safe and you're keeping us healthy. That's I guess that's pretty much my my vlog for today. You guys are great. Keep up the good work. Like, share, and subscribe my videos. Link to the fundraisers below. And everything. Everybody stay safe and stay, you know, COVID-19 free as much as you can. So I will go ahead and end the vlog here. Get healthy. Get happy. I'll see you guys tomorrow.